Standing in, Tote, Bud.
Over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Copeland is there, 2 down. That'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Just 1 hit apiece found on the fastball here and drives it out to deep left center field. And this will get over the wall. It's gone, a home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch.
Into the box, Theo Copeland. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game. Is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Jamie Lease. He flew out in his last at-bat. Valdez at second with 2 down. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out.
Coming to the plate now, Tote, Bud. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1-1. High in the air out to center field. Broxton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Up next from Miami, Tote, Bud, and here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so it will have to be dealt with carefully here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. Now another 2-2. And it's fouled away. And He'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that... Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets.
Afternoon baseball now. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air to left field. Bud is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that.
Now to the plate, Toke. Bud, he went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the... Stepping in, Toke. Bud, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think...
But the recovery throw will be in time to... Digging in to try it again. Toke. Bud, he comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Seared down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Two-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching.
Three-game interleague series between the Miami Marlins and the Detroit Tigers. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Jim Gage will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Bud batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the first pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Striding into the box, Bud, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Aubrey leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second, played on the backhand, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Bud, he's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Bud.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
You're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
And he's safe.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Coming to the plate now, Levi Fellows, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Levi.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpire. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
This at bat shows you how versatile and talented a player this guy really is. Earlier in a bat, he is squared to bunt. Then he says, forget that nonsense. I could take this guy deep, and promptly does that. What a weapon.
Stepping up to the plate, Bud, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. He's set, and the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Morales comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Bud, he flew out in his last at-bat.
Bud.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Goodrum is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time. The 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Bud. And that's the second out of the inning.
No runner, no runner. Hold it right there. Hold it.
Tigers down to their final out here. And it'll be Chris Mills to the plate next. Last breath for the Tigers. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bud is in pursuit. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally.
Minutes.
MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game interleague series between the Miami Marlins and the Detroit Tigers. Mike Clevenger will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Frost going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Bud ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Stepping in, Tope. Bud, he was gunned down at the plate trying for an inside-the-park home run his first time up.
Yeah, sending him home wasn't the smartest move. Next time, I'd like to see him pump the brakes a little bit, especially with his speed, or lack thereof. You got to be happy with him just standing at third base.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no run. Settling in now, Jorge Alfaro. Previous history with German Marquez. He's gone 6 for 10.
Alfaro.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bud has a beat on it. 1 out. Now in the box, Tope. Bud, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out. Next up for Detroit, Jorge Alfaro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Alfaro.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bud moves over, 2 gone.
Hey, no runner, eat it, eat it.
Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Bud is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Grayson Greenier. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on it.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail here 4-0. At the plate, Tope. Bud, he struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time.
Yeah, and he just straight up whiffed on that 2-strike bunt attempt. And not to be too critical, but it wasn't the best of looks either.
High in the air out to center field. Frost on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
4-0 the
Here
score
now
tonight.
Is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins.
Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario, we're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball is next. Lon Cohen starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, just like batters go into slump, pitchers go into slumps too. This guy really struggled in his last one. He took the loss and wasn't able to get out of the third inning. Hopefully he can flip that mojo around in this one.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
At the plate, Fred Dotson. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is skied into short left center. Frost moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Digging in, Cedric Sumner. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
In now, Austin Meadows. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the 1-1. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted put. Now batting, Grayson Greenier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers, the designated hitter, Grayson.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bud has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Nomar Mazara has in store. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well.
Dead a foul ball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Just hung in there on that one. The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Here's another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Mazara's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Stevie Frost. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Bud coming in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready for another shot now. James Morin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Bud is right there as he puts it away, no problem. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tone. Bud, he flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Frost is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding in once again, Cesar Morales, already 2 for 2. We'll look to add on right here.
Cesar Morales
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bud is under this one, and he puts it away for the first down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tote. Bud, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitching.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tote. Bud, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1 offering. Fouled off. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. The 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Headed after it is Mazzara. He makes the catch. What a 7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Detroit Tigers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Time now for baseball. Mike Poirier gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got? Digging in the switch hitter, Tote. Bud, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field.
All right, hold it here.
Hold it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
As a pitcher, you never want to see the pitching coach make that walk, but you never, ever want to see him make that walk in the first inning. His message, get going. We need you to eat some innings.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Eliezer Hernandez. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. Aubrey, the runner at third. Bud on at second with 2 down. Hit well on the ground to first. Cooper comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Toll. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Andrew
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
And now for Washington, Spencer Keyboom. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Oh, and now with the plate, Bud will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Lifted in the air out to left. Moving under it, Soto. One down. Striding in now for the Nats, Spencer. Keyboom. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
So digging in now, Bud will swing it from the left side right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Soto. 2 down. Leading off the inning, Bud, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Soler is there. 1 out.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
4-2 the final score tonight. Miami put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Eliezer Hernandez wins his 3rd of the season. Geraldo Lopez hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Straight in my mic is what that noise was.
Afternoon baseball now.
I can see it in my peripheral.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bud is there. 2 down. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup.
When I'm streaming, I don't press the button like crazy.
You know,
I let it play through so everybody can see it like a TV show.
Continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8, he's really excelled against right-handed
This is what I was
pitching
doing when
this season,
COVID
hitting
went.
over
All sports
300
weren't
against them
going.
coming in. So
I had
given the
football, I had
matchup he's faced
basketball,
with here,
baseball.
I wouldn't be surprised at all
Just
to
so
see
people
him make
see
some noise
sports
at
until
the
I
plate.
started playing.
Standing in, Bud. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Met some girl in the crowd. That's my boo.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier
I'm
at
out.
second.
Oh, he dropped it.
And he can't come up with it.
Thank God.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Into the box now, Luis Estrada. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Estrada.
Bud gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Nope, not
There's
happening.
a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Runners going. That's a strike to throw down.
Not in time.
And
Thank you.
skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Happy manager.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Ooh. That's twice he let it fuck him up.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon is there. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years. And now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game, can go gap to gap with ease.
So here now's the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. And with a runner already in scoring position and one away, he is likely not to be bunting here. Right side, hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter.
I was thinking about
He's
it
going to have to
too,
put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Ready now, David Calero. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Oh, and it eats
dropped
him
it
up a bit.
again. Let's go.
Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an
He's getting
E4 on
benched.
the play. So coming to the plate, Bud 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And it swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
0-1 count and the pitch. Liner towards second. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand, after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off speed pitch next. So striding forward now, Luis Estrada. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll two.
And there's one down now.
Fast.
coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Pablo Lopez. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, David Calero, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 0-2, here it comes.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Digging in and looking for more, but he singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field.
He's got it.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Digging in, but he'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch coming, here it is. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy. Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
4 runs on 6 hits, no errors.
It's time for base. Eric Fetty will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, Vero. They've lost the first 3 games of this set.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ready for another chance, but he'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Frazier scoops it up, and the 5th inning
now you
will
want to
start
not
with
drop
the
shit,
ground
bro.
out, 1 away. Ready once again, Juan Soto. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on top 7-1. Striding in, Bud 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's set. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. can get there. He'll try it again. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, right fielder, John Andreoli.
Runners off for second. Got him swinging. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. David Calero. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Frazier has got it, and the side is...
Damn, 8-1.
Leading off for Washington.
Too late.
The third baseman.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bud is camped under this one. One gone. Stepping into the box. Bud. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again.
At least I fucking hate this shit.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Wow, I'm lucky.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Another 0-2 coming.
Damn, he got me.
Swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on for the next one.
8-3 is today's final.
What's up, yo? How you doing? What you want? I got what you need.
A red-hot slugger gets a call from his agent.
Uh-oh. Never I say, I'm gonna be one of the greats. I'm gonna be one of the greats.
The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
No, I'm telling my agent I'd even accept another role to get out of this. Like, put me at pitcher. I don't give a fuck. I'll strike people out. Put me at catcher. I'll do that too. I'm gonna be one of the greats. I'm some here. It's the real thing. Say, I'm gonna be one of the greats. Trevor Stories, of course. Crap. I gotta get some more. Dude's a beast. I've seen Trevor Stories play for real. That dude's a monster. I think he hit like 3 home runs when I was at that game. I still have the
MLB
ticket
The Show's
to this
coverage
day.
of Major League
And that was
Baseball
like 6
brings
years
us to
ago.
the great state of Florida. Parker Bridwell gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws.
Next to bat for the Giants, Carlos Correa. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Correa, left field and carrying well. Bud ranging back.
Oh, come on. My guy jumped the wrong fucking way. I've gotten one.
Strike count with 2 away in the inning.
That's on me.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way.
Here's Will Myers. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
Will Myers.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left.
Shit.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Fuck it twice. Come on, bitches.
Leading off for the Giants, the shortstop, Carlos.
Get in the air out to straightaway left. Bud is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Another first out. That's horrible. Come on, guys. Wow, towards it.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Valera fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in for his second at bat. Bud, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in this last AB that got him to roll over.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 1 run. So in now for San Francisco. Tyler Beede, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Peraza is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten. So striding in, Toke. Bud, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
A shot down the first baseline.
Damn it, man. Come on.
Himself for the out.
Then they always put me in shitty situations. 2 outs.
Swing it from the left side right here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Comes set. The 0-1. So this won't get by the shortstop.
Oh, bullshit. That did not hit the ground. Come on now.
Stepping up now, Breivik Valera. He singled his last time up.
The second baseman.
The 2-2.
Breivik Valera.
This one's flared out toward left. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the night.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating.
From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next.
Leading off for the Giants, The left fielder, number 7, Will Myers.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone.
Why would he dive forward like that? I want him to dive straight up, not dive forward.
So stepping in, Breivik Valera.
I've only
comes
caught
off an
one
0 for 4
robbery
in
for
last
all
night's
night
ball
so
game.
far.
Valera.
Swing, and he pops him up. And Duhar onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Come on,
digging
boys,
in
what
now.
the hell?
But he did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Good opposite field power here.
Fuck
Taken
you
high
guys.
and deep
Please
to
get
right.
out of here.
Judge going back
Yes.
on it.
Good night.
Solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Wilmer Flores. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he gets him to go after 102 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And ready now for the Marlins. Bud.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Well, it's still early. Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bud moves over, 1 away. Digging in once again. Bud, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy
is going back. On the
no way.
Track, he makes the catch. Standing in, Bud, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set, the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Valera is up with it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Evan Thomas. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's popped up. Peraza into shallow left. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Into the box.
Jesus Christ, 11-7. Holy crap.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field.
Right to him.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. An 11-7 final in this one. The San Francisco Giants posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done.
The coach draws the player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
The weekend is on deck, and so is nighttime baseball from Petco Park in San Diego's Gaslamp District. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series.
Play ball.
Digging in, but he'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
My man on the mound just got great strikeouts.
Coming to the plate now, Bud. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. In the air, out to right. Moving under it, Reyes. He's got it one away. Up next from Miami, Bud. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Pulled toward right center field. Margot will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. Now to the plate, Bud. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Wow, why the hell did I swing
It's
it
0-1. Wingenter playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Margot going back to the track.
Come on.
The warning track. He makes the catch.
Damn it.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang,
Here now
just the way you want to.
For tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 2 runs.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball. Hideo Ono will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Into the box now, Bud, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but
next to the plate for the Padres, Manny Machado. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Bud. And that retires the side.
Just walked.
Digging in to try it again. Bud, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And a little
crap.
Preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll head now to the home half. Digging in now for San Diego. Friendly Reyes. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
Bud will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Striding into the box. Bud. First offering on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Wow,
Swing and a miss,
come
and he needs a
on,
little
man.
discipline here. 0-2, and he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Miami down in order, but they hold a 2.
Ah, crap.
Now batting, left fielder, Rolando Gonzalez.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Bud. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Stepping in, Bud. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Jared Quintana. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bud will wait on it. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 3 down.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback.
Shot.